Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading with me, Cindy. Sagittarius, we're going to ask what animal totem surrounds you right now. So we're going to specifically ask, what is the animal? I'm also going to ask, what is this animal totem helping to protect you from? What is it guiding you towards? And what power is this animal totem providing for you? We're going to start that questioning off with the Divine Animals Oracle deck. And then we're going to get into the Wild Unknown Spirit Tarot deck. Sagittarius, what animal totem surrounds you right now? Fear. Interesting. With the hyena, but it's moving out of fear. Okay, this says examine your fears, especially the fear of difference, the unknown, and of death. So that's very interesting. Because something is strange doesn't mean that it isn't good. Be sure you have the correct info to have a truth, a truthful what? I scratched it out. Oh, fuck, Cindy. I scratched it out. I don't know what it scratched it out. It was almost like I was writing it and I was like, oh, that's wrong. And then I didn't put what the right, or maybe I just like, I don't have any space. I don't have any space. Be sure you have the correct info to have a truthful, okay? To have the truth. Maybe it's to have the truth. Don't let fear drive you here, okay? So that's an interesting question. There could be something going on around you right now, and you're like, maybe you're worried or concerned, and it's kind of like, don't let fear be the determining factor. I don't know, because some of you too, you might be dealing with some type of death and rebirth energy. For some of you, this could be the actual passing of someone. It's possible. Most of you, it might even be like just going into the unknown here. You have the hyena is guiding you through a very powerful death and rebirth energy. Because something is strange doesn't mean that it isn't good, right? Something that doesn't fall along the lines of what, you know, feels comfortable to us either. I mean, be sure you have the correct info to have a truthful. Okay. What is it protecting you from? The Watcher. Well, that's creepy. Who's watching you? What's going on? The Watcher. Take the high, it's protecting you. Take the high road. Do not sink to the level of low vibration. Observe closely before acting. Ethics is #1 concern. Don't draw attention to yourself for your ego. A little mystery is good. I'm not sure how that applies. I'm going to be honest. It feels like more like the real strong message of this is the front of this card. Like it's like the Watcher. You're being protected by... You're being protected from a Watcher, which is odd, no? Is there somebody who's watching you? Something that's watching you? You know, I don't want to feed into paranoia for anybody, but that's very curious. Maybe you're being taken in a new direction here. And maybe this new direction is taking you away from something or someone that pays too much attention to you. You might even not realize it. Like there could be something that's going on here that suddenly your course has gone, you know, from seeming like it was going straight ahead to veering left suddenly. And you're like, what the fuck? What is this strange land that I find myself in right now? Well, the hyena is trying to protect you from the Watcher. What is the hyena guiding you towards? Oh, stability. How fascinating is that? It's guiding you towards stability. Operating from a stable base is advantageous. If you need help, ask. Do not push hard for what you want all of the time. Steadily flow to it. You see, that's totally giving me the vibe here. Like you're kind of going straight ahead, and all of a sudden you get veered left. Right? You're like, what the hell? What is up with that? Because if you pushed hard for what you want, you might kind of push, I'm going to push forward. I'm going to push forward on this road. I'm going to try to go back to that straight ahead, even though you end up like suddenly veering left. Not every journey needs to be full of drama. So that's also interesting. I'm really curious who or what that is. Is somebody watching you? You know, it's kind of weird. It's almost like, I don't want to feed paranoia into anybody, but honestly, you know, take my words. Do your due diligence. It's kind of giving me this vibe, the scenario of this energy that I'm feeling here. Like apply it, right? It's just a metaphorical story here, an allegory. You know, my allegory. And it's almost like you go to work to the same place every day, right? And maybe you take the same bus route at the same time every day. And there's like a freaking creep who's been watching you on this bus. You're totally unaware of it. You put on your little earbud things, or like my son, you put on the noise cancellation so you can't hear anything. And you just like chilling, and you don't realize there's this creep who's been watching you. And then it's like suddenly, you know, you go to work and you get this news that either, I don't know, it's almost like, it feels more like this. It doesn't feel like, oh, you're fired, or oh, you've been laid off. It almost feels, it's more like, oh, you know what? We're going to start, there's another branch off in this other town, and we're going to send you to that facility. That's where we need you now, is to go to that facility. And you're like, maybe it adds 15 minutes to your commute in each direction or something like that. And it's like, well, what the hell? I was comfortable here. I really like the people that I'm working with here. What's going on? But right, well, now you don't take that bus route. That's what it feels like. It's like, now you don't take that bus route. And right, it's protecting you from the watcher. And it's like you've disappeared for this, like a creep that was watching you. That's totally, like, isn't that weird how that's coming across? Because even though it feels like, oh, what the fuck? I don't know this place. I don't know these people at this facility, right? Like this energy that the hyena is talking about. And it does feel like you suddenly were going straight ahead and you veered left. Or now this feels inconvenient. I don't understand why God is doing this to me. But you know, it's almost like there's something here that's going on, and maybe you're not aware of it. And it's like, it's beneficial to you, because this actually serves as stability. Maybe this is somebody who is going to change the, or maybe this is someone who's going to start approaching you on the bus, and you're like, I'm sorry, I'm not interested. And they just, like, every time you get on the bus, this person is bugging you, right? Like, that would just create, you know, a conflict suddenly in your life that you have to deal with every morning. Would be like, oh my God. I wonder if you could talk to the bus driver. Okay. I read this funny meme. I don't know if it's true. It's kind of funny talking about bus. It was a bus driver, and, well, he used another word. I won't use it, but I'll use something a little more polite. But he said when he's having a bad day, he'll look in the rearview mirror, and he'll look at all the passengers, and he'll say to himself, you're all a bunch of a-holes, aren't you? And then he'll gently tap the brakes twice so everybody nods. I don't know. I thought that was funny. What power is this providing to you? Wow, leadership. The time is now to step forward and lead in your own life. Lead by inspiration, not a force. Huh. I feel like force, too, is going with the flow. Don't push hard for what you want, right? Like, it's like if you're saying to your body, no, I want to stay at this facility. I don't want to go to the other facility. I want to stay here. I really like the people that I work with. And you're thinking in the back of your head, like, it's going to take 30 minutes out of my day, just commuting there and back. And your boss is saying, hey, no, this is going to be great. Like, we're going to get you to kind of like get this facility started, and, you know, you'll move up there. There'll be opportunity for, oh, it's good. The hyena is taking you towards stability. It's giving you the power of leadership in your life, and it's protecting you from the watcher. That's, yeah. It's almost got like a bit of a big brother. Is that it? I wanted to say big man. That's not right, is it? Big brother. Big man? A big brother energy. I never had a big brother. Never had a brother. Okay. Freedom, equality, and ancestors. This curious energy I'm getting with this. This almost feels like some type, like you go into some sort of new reality here. And when you go into this new reality, I'm going to say it feels like it's supported by your ancestors to create some better equality here in your life. I feel like there's a change that's happening for you, and it's happening for you. It's not happening to you. So having said that, we'll get into the Watcher in a second. I want to go there right away, but I'm gonna hold myself to following the order. So the Hyena is the animal that's steering you out of fear. It's steering you out of maybe some sort of type of dramatic change. The Seven of Wands, I want to say it might even be a protective mechanism here. There's some type of protective mechanism going on. I want to get into the, well, no, just, okay. I really want to get into this Watcher. The Father of Swords, the Eight of Swords. All right, your mind, okay, yeah. The Sun. Your mind is, yeah, it's almost, okay. It's kind of like the energy that you're harnessing right now is just like your mind. But your mind, right, like something may not make sense to the mind. The mind just your own sense of intellect, right? I don't want to really include intuition with that. Where my hair felt like it was going across my forehead. It's almost like the facts that are in front of your mind right now, things don't make sense, or you can't see how you're moving forward into something new. Because you are. You're going like into the sun. But if you're just using your mind and what it is that your mind is, you know, what's pretty obvious here, I don't see anything. There's nothing going on. I'm not going anywhere. What is this shit? Why are you changing? Why is this happening? It's going to the sun. Who's the Watcher? Who's the Watcher? What the fuck is the Son of Swords? God, that's freaky. Like, why is the Knight of Swords? It's like someone who's about to act. Someone who's about to do something. It's just like that scenario on the bus. It's like that was your last time. Like, let's say it's a Friday. It's a Friday. You get into work and your boss says, hey, come here, Sag. We need to have a quick little meeting here. Just you and me. It's like, oh, fuck. Now what? And then that's what they did. They're like, hey, you're going to go over there. You're going to go over there. It's going to be fucking great. When does this start? Monday. Oh, Monday? Yeah. This Monday? Like after this weekend? Yes, this Monday after this weekend. It'll be great. Hey, I'm going to be there too. I'm going to help you support. So you will not be taking that morning bus ever again. And that is weird. This is weird. It's almost like something was about to happen. This Watcher. I got to tell you right now, the Lovers feels like a change in destiny. Or it's like switching on to destiny. The Death card. The Father of Cups. That's a double Scorpio energy there, isn't it? The Death card and the Father of Cups, the King of Cups. Scorpio. Sex, death, and taxes. There's something about this snow leopard that I don't particularly like. But the Lovers to the Death card too, that almost feels like somebody changing your course here. There's something going on here, Sagittarius, that it is like, it really does come across, you know, the way I've tried to convey it as much as possible. Like I love the people I work with. I love hanging out here. I'm enjoying my routine, you know, and when you kind of like, the energy that I'm trying to describe here is somebody who's not in the throes of trying to get to know a whole bunch of new people, trying to figure out a whole new system, trying to juggle. That's a huge learning curve, and that can cause, to some degree, like exhaustion, fatigue, not having the you know, even if you go home at the end of the day and you don't have, maybe you don't have any work to do, but maybe you would, you know, maybe you would have to take work home because you're setting up this new facility. That's why it's coming across like a new facility. And There's fatigue here. It doesn't feel easy. Like, you know, you wake up in the morning and you really don't think about anything. I remember my mom saying at one point, like she was commuting quite a long distance. I mean, like decades ago at this point now. And she would say, she would get to work and she'd be like, I don't even remember driving here. like she, because she just did it so many times and you're like zoned out because there's nothing there to learn. You're just doing it. See, it's like this energy is saying it feels uncomfortable because now you're not just doing it. But there's something here that you're being protected from. Yeah. Okay. See, right? It's taking you towards stability. And then, wow. The 9 of Pentacles and the 10 of Cups. See, it is. It's like you are taking control of something here. You're taking control of something, and there's a lot of happiness all around you. A lot of happiness all around you. A lot of happiness all around you. See, it's almost too, it's like, oh, she's taking the new bus route. She's taking the new bus route, and there's no creeps on it. Yeah, that reminds me actually of something. I remember when I used to have to take, in grade 9 and 10, I lived in Mimico in Ontario. Here, it's just, I guess it's kind of sort of part of Toronto at this point. I don't know. Anyways, but I went to high school in grade 9 and 10 up in Etobicoke, ECI. But the fucking place was huge. The college that I went to in Lindsay was smaller than the high school in Etobicoke. But anyways, I had to take the TTC, the Toronto Transit Commission, for anyone who's not familiar. It's like, right, that I took the bus and then I took a transfer on a subway. God, I think of all doing that by myself. Well, there was other like friends on it. There was this adult man. He used to give me the creeps. I think he was going to like a factory job or something like that. He would stare at me constantly and I hated that. God, that guy was creepy. I don't know why. Well, no, that wasn't normal. I didn't like that. He would always stare at me. It made me feel very uncomfortable. And there's something about that. Like with this, right? Oh, as a watcher. Yeah, I haven't thought about that in a while. The 4 of Wands, the Strength card. Oh, and the Tower. This is a big change. This is a big change. If there's, it's interesting though, because the Tower's not really, it almost feels like it's something that you've gone through here, and to believe that it's actually taking you towards stability. The Tower is actually taking you towards stability, but it feels like it's dismantled something that was stable, right? Yeah, it does. But it's almost like there's something else that's been going on around you that you may not have been aware of, or even, yeah, like, I don't know, like, it's like a creepy dude on the bus. I guess it can be creepy women on the bus too. I don't want to be sexist, but I'm just saying. I've only ever been a woman, and actually every creepy person I've dealt with like that's been a man. It's never been a woman. I've had some women who were gay who hit on me, and I was like, I'm not really, not. And they were like so polite about it. So, not really met too many men that have been polite about that. But anyways, okay. What power is it providing to you? Leadership Elephant. Oh, the Moon. Power of women. I'm just getting like a very feminine energy as I was saying that. Woman power. Leadership of the Moon. Removing obstacles centered around fear and illusions. Removing obstacles centered around fear and illusions. The 9 of Wands. That's not an easy staircase. The 2 of Cups. And the 10 of Wands. Well, what's going on with that? Leadership. It's almost like your boss sends you to some sort of new facility. And then you end up outperforming your boss at that facility. It's like, oh, fuck. Like, because something here is very difficult in terms of, but it's weird. It's like there's like, the Two of Cups is a bit of a reciprocation energy. Why is the 9 and the 10 on either side of that? Let me see. Why is the 9 of Wands here? The 6 of Cups, the Mother of Swords, and the Ace of Wands. You know, it does kind of feel, maybe there's some people here from your past that, someone here from your past, you have almost, I want to say it's like a similar vision or a similar insight in some way. But why? Okay, so then, or it's been difficult to show this. It's been difficult to show that you and someone here have the same insight perspective. You know, maybe that's the boss energy. Because it just feels like the boss is a representation of sort of like the thing that would give you the information, that would tell you, or maybe the thing that made the decision. And it's like it doesn't make sense to you, but it protects you from the Watcher reacting. Okay, let me, no, go to the 10 of Wands. Why is the 10 of Wands here? The Empress. The Empress. What? It's a real burden to be so magnificent. It's like it's such a heavy burden to be so magnificent, or to shine the way that you would like to. Okay, the other thing I want to say is that there's effort required. There's effort required in this leadership challenge that you are being guided towards. There's effort required to get to like a really wonderful state here. It's going to happen. What I want to ask about the Knight of Swords here with the Watcher. What is this? Oh, the 4 of Swords and the Father of Wands. Oh, it's giving me that energy of like instinctively I didn't feel comfortable about that guy. I don't know. Yeah, the guy looked older than my own father. When my parents were young when they had me, but still, creepy. Yeah, right. Like, how old in grade 9? Yeah, it was grade 9 when he started watching me on the bus. I hated that shit. I would have been like 14. Oh my god. Like, I'm just processing this now as an adult woman. I would have punched that guy. No, I would have kicked him in the balls. I wouldn't have punched him. I would have, like, yeah. I'm sorry. I know a lot of guys just flinched, but you know what? There's a reason God did that. It gives women some advantage physically when we need it. The 9 of Cups, the 8 of Wands, and the Mother of Pentacles. It's like a dream. A dream to be nurtured and loved and cared for. Right? I don't know, this little fawn is so sad. Just thinking like this little fawn, not a worry. Everybody is looking after everything here. Just to sleep and be cared for. That's nice. That's a nice energy. I don't know if that's the energy, like, because it's underlined where you've come from. It is there is a bit like letting your guard down and to see where you're going. Watch out for the creep on the bus. I'm going to go do the extended. In the extended Sagittarius, I'm going to ask I'm going to use this deck. I haven't used it in a while. Well, I've been using it all week, so I guess I really can't say that. I haven't used it for you in a while. And I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Animal Oracle deck. What magic is your animal totem supporting you with now? And what can you manifest most successfully with this magic at this time? There's two options in the description below for the extended if you would like to follow me there. Just for, if you do the YouTube thing, pick tier number 2. Tier number 2, all extended videos. Thank you so much, everybody. Until next time, be gentle with yourselves. Bye.